Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Manta Ray, back in Space Engineers for Reconomy Lite, episode 11. We're just moving along. So, last week, we made our little plane, we took this thing off, and we flew, oh man, northward, southward, we flew all over the place. We found the South Pole, we found a trade station actually at the South Pole, which was pretty cool. We flew back over and we actually marked where the cobalt should be in the bay over there. And what we've kind of come down to, I believe, is we're gonna try to build a boat. We had a lot of people weigh in on Discord and in the comments and basically said, hey, you should build a boat. Boats are where it's at. Build a boat and get out there and use the boat to carry the things you need. So basically it was, you need a mobile base boat. So get your boat, get moving, and use it to go out and do all the things that you need to do. So that's what we're gonna do. So without further ado, I guess let's get to it. The first thoughts that I've been having are to build a dock, basically, off of this thing. I think the water gets up to a decent height. I kind of want to see it, see how high it gets up. I need a drink of water too while we're at it. There we go. But I want to see. I think the water gets up to about here. I think this is about a good spot. Here we go. Coming up. Nope, it's going down. Alright, we'll wait for it to come back up and see how high it goes. I don't want water to go over my dock, but I don't want it to be too high. So we're going to see. Maybe, is that as high as it goes? I don't think there's tides in here. Oh, wow, look, it is. Look, that didn't even get up close at all. Yeah, it's literally going out. Man, Chikari, you really outdid yourself with 3.0, I tell you. This is amazing. I mean, this is crazy. Look at how it goes out, it comes in. It's flowing like real water. I mean, this is crazy. And I know it's on a localized scale right now and not fully global or anything like that, but this is all just, I mean, this is all being calculated right here. Just the movement of the textures and just, oh my goodness, just everything. It's amazing. But okay, it looks like to me the tide comes up to about here, about the top of that. So of that tank, so we are going to need to, yeah, see, it's going back out again, I think. Yeah, it's going back out again. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to build here, and we need to build up a little, we need to build higher than these tanks, basically. We'll have a dock that comes up to about here and goes out that far. So on that note, we're going to need to probably get up to the base somehow. I kind of want to take the plane to get up there, but guess we'll see. Guess we'll try. Let's go for it. Go. You're still sliding like nobody's business. I forgot about that. There you go. We're gonna have to probably hit a tree. Ow! Yeah, there we go.
Your health is low.
I'm aware. Thank you. Oh man, look at that. We just took out that tree. Oof. Alright. Gyroscope. Override. Go. Okay, of course. There we go. Let's roll back. That was a very unpleasant stop, but technically it worked. Okay, so a couple things. We could technically make some additions to the plane. Alright, so one of the first things we probably want to do to the plane is we want to add air brakes. So that's going to be these right here. So it's part of the plane parts mod. Okay, and that's perfect. That's exactly the direction we need it to be. And that guy's done too, I think. Let's just verify. Yep, he opens the right way. Okay, let's get out of that. And then let's add a tail. What do you think? Is that too big? It's pretty big, but it's not too big, I don't think. Beautiful. And that should help with the sliding we keep experiencing as well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to load up on steel plate for right now. Heal myself. I do need health. That was one of the main things I need. Alright. All better. Let's get some more water because it looked like I can definitely get another drink. And then I would say, let's just grab a bunch of steel plate and go. That's really what we're going to be doing is framing it out. Take 200 steel plates with me and let's start framing things out. Alright, here we go. I guess let's take off from here. Oh dear, I'm falling. Oh, my thrusters weren't on. That would explain it. There we go. Oh, so much better. Oh, so much better. I don't slip and slide anymore. Oh, let's use my brakes. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Coming in nice and gentle. Oh, fantastic. That was a beautiful landing. Who needs many thrusters in all directions when I've got these? So now what we need to do is we need to start framing out our dock. And of course, I'm going to be using a wood skin. Alright, so I ran out of steel plate. Working on the dock. Let's see, which way can we turn? We can go take this jump that we were going to take before. Alright, let's do it. Oh dear. Oh no. I lost both of my tanks. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, we got plenty of places to land up here. There we go, look at that. This is going great. Minus the tanks getting blown off. There you go. Those are all fixed. Brakes are all fixed. All this is fixed. Alright, I think we're in a good way. Whoosh. Man, what a difference a tail stabilizer makes, huh? Look at that. Look at that. Yep, and there we go. We're already out of steel plate. So, let's put our helmet on. Let's jump. Ooh. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. What? Oh my goodness, we're out of iron again. Alright, I'm thinking... I have a plan. And basically, I'm going to wait until daylight, and once it's daytime we're going to head over to the mainland, because the mainland has some iron patches and we're gonna grab some iron. We need iron. I don't have any. We need some, so I'm gonna make sure my pockets are empty, and then we're gonna fill as much as we can in our own pockets, maybe into the plane as well. We're gonna go from there. Best I can think of is to grab more iron, because we're just running out of iron. We need iron. We don't have an iron mine set up. We just need to get some stuff set up. So we may go down and grab some hydrogen. We may not. Honestly, at this point, I kind of don't want to. But if we just head directly east from here, there should be the mainland. Yeah, so let's get in here. Let's wait for daytime. And here we go. It's 6:30. We're getting kind of early enough, I think. Let's see what we can see. There we go. Let's head directly east. Yep, I think I see where we're heading. Straight up this way, towards the mountains. Yeah, so here's this big plain right here. I say let's get close. There's some trees. I say we land right before the mountains. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get a lot of options around here, people. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Get out our drill. And there's iron. Literally right here. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. The map did not lie. Oh, this is perfect.
Inventory full.
Oh, yes. This is lovely.
Full.
Alright, I'm wondering how much the plane can actually hold. I feel like it can probably hold a lot. This is perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better outing. There we go. There we go. And we can head back home. Yeah, well, I think this is probably where we're going to end it. We'll probably get back home, park, unload that iron, and be ready to go. But, yeah, it hasn't felt like it, but we've actually done a lot. We've done a lot today, even though it doesn't feel like we've done a lot. There's our island. There's home. Going in right here. Looks like a good spot to me. Beautiful. There we go. That'll give us something to kind of build off of, I think. Yeah, there we go. And then what? Do you think we should put a rotor here? And then build the boat here? That's the deeper end. Look at how it just goes off the shelf. That's so cool. I think this is probably good enough. I say, so yeah, I would say, I mean, just what, don't waste the space that we already have. Let's put a rotor here. Okay, so now we're ready to start building. I know I said I was going to end as I got here, but I'm kind of thinking maybe not now. So the first thought I'm having is I want to do, I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning, I want to do a catamaran. I want to do a dual hull, maybe even a trimaran, and have 3 hulls. One in the center where I can actually have like cargo and everything, and then 2 outriggers. I don't know. We're going to see. It's going to be interesting. Firstly, though, like the first thing I think I want to do is just a regular catamaran. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be super fancy. It just has to be something that can get me from point A to point B. So I'm thinking 45 space 45. I think we start building this up here. That looks good to me. We'll point those off a little bit later down here. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. And we'll build a little like deck up there, just a small one that maybe kind of like half goes over the 2 hulls, or maybe actually uses the whole hull. This is actually a really big boat if you really think about it. Oof, yeah, it is. Okay, well, let's extrude this out, I suppose. All right, there's 1 hull, almost done. We'll have to round it out in the front, but I think we're basically where we need to be. There we go. Then yeah, I'd say maybe pull it forward a bit more and then point it off before we get up to the front. Anyway, that's a pretty long boat. And finish this piston, lift it up a little so I can get underneath. Oh no, I'm out of steel plate. Okay, I'm gonna have to go get a bunch of steel plate. But there you go. I think you can see it from the beach a little bit, from here at least a little bit. Look at that. That'll be our hull. We'll get that all welded up. We'll get a second one going, get that all welded up, and then we'll build the tramp between the 2. Trampoline slash deck, basically. Maybe even try to use one of them for cargo or something, or maybe center line the cargo. I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll figure something out though. Once we get the hulls kind of finished and I was about to say inflated and pressurized, we can actually moor it up to here and then start working on the boat as it's connected to the dock. I think that'll be our best option. Yeah, this is nice. It's coming along. This is going to be really great. I'm really excited to see how this turns out. But with that, I think we're going to wrap it up. So to catch us up on what's going on, we've got our dock. We've got our boat getting started. We've got our plane that's fixed, that's actually flying a whole lot better now that's got a main stabilizer. We can actually come down. and up and down and up with no problem whatsoever. Additionally, we have flown that away, I think, and found iron. No, that way? Some way. That way. Eastish. So we've gone far east. We have, not that far east, and mined some iron and brought it back. So the base up top is actually refining pure iron for the first time ever, which is fantastic. I think it's like our first pure ore ever. We've been doing stone all this time. And ice, of course. But yeah, that's awesome. Fantastic. Great. Yeah, so we got a functional plane, which we may want to do a runway for at some point. Maybe lengthen it too. It's a bit snub. We got our boat starting. It's going to be a catamaran style. But yeah, we're doing great. We're doing great. Things are actually working out really well. I'm really surprised because it was not doing well for a while. But I think we're making headway. I think once we get our boat ready, we can actually just kind of sail out. We can start getting kind of an idea of how we want to get a little submersible maybe. And actually, being a catamaran, I could actually suspend or have off the back deck a submersible, even just a remote controlled submersible with a grinder maybe, or maybe one of the cockpits that I can go down and come back up. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Well, everybody, it's been really fantastic. I've really enjoyed tonight's episode. We are almost in boat mode, which is really exciting. I'm really happy. So we did our whole recap, and now we kind of know where we're at. And in all seriousness, I think next week we'll have a functional boat. We've got an iron deposit, so we've got plenty of material for steel plate, and a lot of what we need for our boat. That's kind of it. We're gonna, I think, add a boat parts mod to the next episode, and what that will entail is propellers, basically, instead of just atmospheric thrusters. We'll see. I played around with them off stream, and they're kind of good. They seem to work, and they seem to only work in water, which is kind of nice, and I kind of like that restriction where it's not just an all-purpose thruster you can just slap wherever. I'm actually making propellers, and they only work underwater. So we'll see how that goes. But basically, we'll get these hulls finished up. We'll start building the top section. We'll build a small submersible off, and then we should be able to start getting some cobalt. So, man, and then we can start exploring, really. So this is... Man, things are really coming together. But anyway, thanks everybody for joining. I really appreciate it. If you haven't checked out the Discord, go ahead and check that out. It's a lot of fun over there. We've actually got a few new members now, and the new public server is off to a great start. So head over there if you haven't already. Check out our website if you haven't checked out the website already. That's manticasm.online. It's got some a little bit of tech reviews for Razer products over there mostly, some anime figure reviews, and of course the Pokemon fan fiction that I have over there as well. So go check that out if you haven't already. It's a nice little place for some text-based goodness. That's everything I have though, everybody. So I've been Manta Ray, and I'll catch you next time.